Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. So in this video we're going to be reviewing Black Ops 4 and the 4 new maps, 9, Voyage of Despair, Blood of the Dead and Classified. Also we're going to be looking at some gameplay features like the perks and the elixirs. So anyway, here we go. So starting off with 9, I think 9 is the best map in Black Ops 4 so far. It's a classic map. It is a great map. It's definitely in the top 10 zombies maps of all time. It's just amazing. I can't really describe why. It's just a good map, and I think if you play it, you'll instantly know this is a great map. As soon as I played 9 for the first time, I knew this is one of my favourite maps of all time. Not my favourite map of all time, but it's definitely in my top 5 favourite maps of all time, but it's a really cool map and I like it. The map layout is pretty cool, so you have the arena in the middle and you have the 4 towers on each side, which is really cool. And in the towers where the perks are, I think you guys probably know that at this point, but it is really cool. And you have the underground area, which is more tight and enclosed areas, but it's still fun. Like, it's not that bad, it's not Voyage of Despair. But it's a great map in general. I really do like it. So to get the Pack-a-Punch on this map is actually pretty easy. All you need to do is you need to go through all of the towers and you need to activate the challenges where the bosses will come out and you have to like fight them off, and you have to just, you know, do the trials or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called exactly. But then you get the Pack-a-Punch, which I thought was pretty cool, that you have to go through all of the towers and like prove your worth or worthy or whatever. And I think that's really cool, and I love the Pack-a-Punch in this. It's the best way to get the Pack-a-Punch so far in Black Ops 4. Like, it's amazing. I absolutely love this map. And you also have a challenge system in this, so it's very different from Krovian Revelations. This time you can basically choose which one you want to be. So if you want to be an Odin challenger, or a Zeus challenger, or a Danu challenger, or a Ra challenger, you can like knife the challenge banner, which will give you challenges. And I don't know if they're infinite, but I think they are, or I just haven't done all of the challenges so far. But you can get like max ammo, double points, you can get Pack-a-Punch weapons, you can get parts of the acid trap. It's really awesome. I love it. It is a great thing, and I just love this map. It's crazy. Now, one thing I also love is the Wonder Weapon. So the Wonder Weapon is called the Death of Orion, or Circuit's Kiss if you upgrade it. And this one is really weird to get, because you have to do a pretty long quest to get it. But once you get it in the box forever, which is really cool, this gun. So when you shoot the Death of Orion, it kind of like stuns the zombies, and it stuns a lot of them, and it is really cool. Like, it is a great weapon, and it's just amazing. I definitely recommend to get this. It is a classic weapon. It's so amazing. And talking about, you know, Easter eggs and all that stuff, let's talk about the main Easter egg. So the main Easter egg is, from what I've seen, I haven't done it personally, I'm going to do it soon, but it is really cool. So basically the way it works is you have to go from each god, or each tower I guess, and you have to complete different challenges, and it is really cool. I'm not going to spoil the Easter egg for people that want to do it or whatever, but it is amazing, and I really do like it, and I can't wait to do it. I don't know if you can do it solo. I think you can, but it's going to be very difficult, so I'm going to try my best to do it solo. If I can't, I'll get a team. But I'm really excited to do that Easter egg. And you have like an elephant boss fight at the end. I know I said I wouldn't spoil it, but that's pretty crazy. So let's talk about the Easter egg ending. Obviously, spoilers. The Easter egg ending I don't like. It's the only part about 9 I don't like. I just don't like the ending. I think it's a bad ending. All of our characters die. I don't know where we're going from here. I know it's a hallucination, so it doesn't really matter, but still, you know, me no likey that ending. But anyway, let's talk about Voyage of Despair. So Voyage of Despair is by far, in my opinion, the worst map in Black Ops 4. Now, that's not saying it's bad. It's not transit bad, okay? But it is bad. I don't really like it that much. But I don't hate it, but it's my least favourite map. So the reason why I don't like it really is because the map layout is too annoying. Like, there are so many layers to the Titanic, which is cool, it's on the Titanic, but there's so many layers to the Titanic, you always forget where you're going. I'm always, you know, I'm playing Zombie Rush, and it'll say that there's a new rush in this area, and I don't know how to get to it. I always go the wrong way, because it's just so annoying. But it is a fun map. Like, it's cool to play, but I definitely think it's the worst map because it's just so annoying, and you're just going to get lost, and the map is just tight and enclosed. You're going to get trapped a lot of the time. It's very difficult, but it is fun to play if you're, you know, if you love difficulty. You know, my favourite map of all time is Rucked, and that's probably the most difficult map ever, and I like it. But it's just annoying. The bosses are annoying. I don't know what he's called. I think he's called the Crusader, but I don't know why I've got that in my mind. But they're kind of like the fire guy. He's so annoying. Like, he can just fuck off. He comes like every single round, especially on Zombie Rush, and that's annoying. But you also have the Blight Father, which I didn't even mention in 9, which is kind of like annoying. But the Blight Father isn't that difficult to take down. He doesn't come in that much. Let's talk about the Pack-a-Punch. So to get the Pack-a-Punch on this map is surprisingly easy for a hard map. You basically have 4 altars that you need to activate around the map. There's one on the decks at the back, I don't know what it's called off the top of my head, where the Sentinel artifact is. There's one underneath the Grand Staircase, there's one in the cargo hold, and there's one, I don't remember, no, it's in the engine room, there you go. But yeah, that's pretty cool, and it's a pretty easy guide. I keep saying easy guide, I don't know why. It's a pretty easy way to get Pack-a-Punch, but it's pretty cool and I like it. It's the only Pack-a-Punch, by the way, I found out how to do myself. I had to look up guides for the other ones, but yeah, it's a pretty cool map. It is kind of annoying though, because it's just too enclosed. Talking about annoying things on this map, the Kraken, which is the wonder weapon, is the worst wonder weapon I think I've ever seen ever. I don't like it, it's awful. It's alright unupgraded, but when you upgrade it, it's just, what's the point, you know? It's just, the upgrades are just, like, in my opinion, so bad. Like, they don't do anything, you know, it's not like the Staffs, or the Apothecary Servant, or the Thunder Gun, or the Wonder Waff even. Like, it is awful. Like, it's a terrible wonder weapon in my opinion. The VR11 is a better wonder weapon than that will ever be. Like, it sucks. Don't like it. Don't like it. It's a bad wonder weapon. Bad wonder weapon. Don't say Kraken is the best wonder weapon in Black Ops 4. It's not, okay. And let's talk about the Easter egg. I don't know how to do the Easter egg. I haven't watched the guide because apparently it's like on par to Origins Easter egg, which is like, okay, I'm not doing that for sure. Definitely not solo. But it seems annoying, especially with the blue screen glitches. Blue screen glitches? The blue screen glitches that have been going on. I'm not even going to mention that. I've got blue screen glitches. You know, I get like the Hell's Retriever for the first time, and I throw it, and then I just blue screen. Great, but you know, the Easter egg is pretty difficult, especially because the map's like so hard. So I don't know if I'm going to do that Easter egg. I want to do all of them, but I don't know if I'll do it, you know, anytime soon. But you know, it doesn't look too good, and the Easter egg ending is pretty bad. Like the part where you see like the grease thing, where it's like blue and stuff like that, and it's like a hologram. That's pretty cool. But the rest of it is pretty bad. You know, Bruno turns out to be a bad guy on the first map. Great. And also as well is the Titanic doesn't even sink in game. I thought it was going to sink. Like, I thought during the Easter egg every step, you know, the Titanic would sink more and more, and in the last step you have to jump off. But no, they saved it for the outro cutscene, which sucks. But you know, Voyage of Despair isn't a great map, but it isn't, you know, transit bad, but it's still bad. I don't like it that much, but it's still fun to play eventually. But anyway, let's move on. So Blood of the Dead is the 3rd map, the last on disc map. We still have another map, of course, but this map is by far one of my favourites. I don't know if 9 is my favourite or Blood of the Dead. Like, I can't decide. I love both of them, but Blood of the Dead is awesome. So it's a return to Alcatraz. Obviously, I think we all knew that. Now, the map layout on this map is insane. So the way it works is it's obviously, you know, the original Mob of the Dead, and it has new areas. So it has Richtofen's laboratory, you have like the powerhouse, you have I think it's called Building 64. No, that's in Mob of the Dead. I don't know what the one where they're building like the license plates is called, but you have that, and then you have the Wardens House, which is insane that there's a Warden's House that we get to go to. But we have new areas, and we also have the old areas, but the old areas are different because they now have like fire and lava going through it. So you have like a transport system where you can like go through, like, for example, you're in the powerhouse, or you're just outside the powerhouse to the license plates area, and you can go to the cafeteria. Like, you fly, and there's all the lava, and you're underneath like the tunnels, and it's so cool. Like, I love that. It's just a great map. And there's in the Citadel, which is underneath Michigan Avenue, like all of the places like destroyed, and like where the dogs used to be to get the Hell's Retriever is destroyed. Now that is so cool. I love the layout of this map. I love the way it looks, and just the feel of this map is so cool. It's a great map. I love it. So to get the Pack-a-Punch on this map is probably, in my opinion, the least favorite. I don't know why I said least best, but it's definitely my least favorite because it's just not as cool as the other ones. Like, all you need to do is you get the sword, the shield, sorry, and use the spectral thing to get the souls or ghost souls or whatever, and then you basically spectral blast the power thing. I don't know what they're called, those things that turn on like the power and stuff that you used to use Afterlife for. But you do that, and then the Pack-a-Punch comes, and then it will disappear. It will either go to the other power switch in Building 64, or it will go to the powerhouse. So, you know, it's not that cool. It's not a great Easter egg Pack-a-Punch quest, but, you know, it's alright. The Pack-a-Punch camos do look pretty cool. I think 9 are my favourite Pack-a-Punch camos. Then I'd say Blood of the Dead are my second favourite. Then I'd say Classified are my third favourite, and then Voyage of Despair are my least favourite. But it's a pretty cool Pack-a-Punch quest, I guess. So, talking about Pack-a-Punch quests and all of this crazy stuff, let's talk about the Blundergat. So the Blundergat makes its return. You have the original Blundergat, or the Sweeper when you Pack-a-Punch it. Then you have the Acid Gat, and you also have the brand new Magma Gat, which is crazy. Like, there is a Magma Gat, like, that is insane, but it is pretty cool. I love the Magma Gat. It's definitely better than the Acid Gat. Get the Magma Gat if you can, it's a great weapon. But it's cool just to see the Blundergat returned. You know, it's nice. And also, talking about, you know, one of the weapons that are returning, have the Hell's Retriever. You can upgrade it into the Hell's Redeemer, but I don't know how. I do know how to, but I've never done it because it's so difficult. Because I always get the Hell's Retriever on at least round 11, because I'm bad at zombies. But I will want to upgrade it eventually. And also, something that I didn't add in my notes that I'm reading is the Golden Spork returns. I have got the Golden Spork. It's pretty cool. That's nice to have the Golden Spork back. It is kind of a long, boring quest though, but then again, it was in the Mob of the Dead. I was going to say back in the day, but I said Mob of the Dead instead. But you know, it's a cool weapon, the Golden Spork. So let's talk about the Easter egg. So the Easter egg is, from what I've heard, is the worst Easter egg. It's the most annoying Easter egg to do. I don't know if that's true. I've seen bits of the Easter egg, so I've seen where you have the bird, I've seen the boss fight, I've seen the part where you have like the warden, where he's like being electrocuted. I've seen that. Or I don't think he's the warden anymore. I think they're two different people. Stanley Ferguson and the warden. I think they're two different people. I don't know. Who knows? But it is super cool. And the Easter egg ending, I've already made a whole video talking about it. But it is very sad, very emotional. My boy Primus Richtofen, my favourite Richtofen, my favourite character of all time even, my favourite character ever, dies. You know, goodbye Richtofen, and it's very sad. You know, the other characters don't even care, but we have a new Richtofen, a post-Revelations Richtofen, which is exactly the same. But that's pretty cool. But the Easter egg ending is very sad. I think it's the best Easter egg ending we've had ever. Like, it's such a cool ending. But rest in peace, Primus Richtofen. I've already made a full video on it. I'll leave it in the description, or I'll leave a card, or whatever, so you can go see that if you want to. But anyway, let's talk about the last map. So, Classified. The map that I thought I wouldn't like, because, let's be honest, 5 is my least favourite map of all time. I hate 5. And surprisingly, Classified is actually a really cool map, and I think it's my third favourite map. If I had to rank them from best to worst, it would go Voyage of Despair, Classified, 9, and Blood of the Dead. But Classified is a really cool Easter egg. Well, how was I saying Easter egg? It's part of the Black Ops Pass, which is the only thing I don't like about Classified, but you know, it's not Classified's fault, okay? But the map layout is pretty cool. So it's the original 5 with the new areas being the offices at the top, which is really cool, because I knew they were going to do that. I knew they were going to do that because on Black Ops 1, I don't know if this was actually part of it, but on Black Ops 1 you could actually walk through that area on the campaign, and I always had a feeling that they were going to do that anyway, and they did. And also on the second room, which is the war room, you have the server room, which opens as well, which is pretty cool. They've changed the DEFCON places. They moved one of them into the server room, which is alright. The Pack-a-Punch on this one is very cool. It's my favourite Pack-a-Punch, probably. Well, after 9, obviously. But the way you get this is you have to, you know, find parts from every layer. So you have one from the top in the offices, you have one in the laboratories, and then you have one in the panic room, which was the original Pack-a-Punch place. And then you have to build some teleporter amplifier, I think it's called. And then you put it on the teleporter in the war room, and then you can teleport to Groom Lake, which is Area 51. So back in the day, they would go from Shangri-La to Moon, but now it ties in that they go from Shangri-La to Classified, and then they teleport to Groom Lake. So that's how they get there, which is really cool. I like that. And it's nice just to be in Area 51. And also, talking about Area 51, you have like the Dempsey quotes, which we'll talk about in a minute, but which is pretty cool. But so let's talk about the Winter's House. So if you didn't see my video a week ago, I got my highest dog round ever, which is about 8.12 seconds. just using the Winter's Howl, which is crazy. But you know, it's a pretty cool weapon. I like the Winter's Howl. It's definitely, I feel it's better than the original, but that's just my opinion. I don't know. I haven't, you know, like taken both of them and like reviewed them or looks at their stats or whatever. Like I've just, you know, I feel like it's better than the original. And let's talk about the Easter egg. So the Easter egg at this point in time has not been solved. That's if there even is an Easter egg. But something that has been solved is the blank portrait has been revealed to be Primus Nikolai. The blank portrait has been in Zombies for years, and they've rewrote it to be Primus Nikolai, because Nikolai is now becoming an important character in the zombie storyline. Can you believe it? But anyway, also something I want to add is the characters from Moon, Ultimus, Dempsey, Nikolai and Takeo. We all thought they either died or transported to another dimension. We never knew what happened to them after the events of Moon, but it's been confirmed that they come back to Groom Lake, where they're under sedation, I think it's called, and they have all of this Element 115, you know, delusions and stuff like that, and they're being kept there. And Zombie Richtofen, apparently from what I've heard, Zombie Richtofen comes back and goes into the Richtofen that is basically, he has no soul, that Richtofen, because Richtofen traded bodies with Samantha, and Samantha is not inside Richtofen's body, I'm pretty sure. I think she, like, disappears and then is in the ending for Buried, and then just, like, gets locked out of reality. I don't understand this storyline, it's crazy. But Zombie Richtofen goes to the no existence, no soul Richtofen, Ultimus Richtofen, and he goes inside Ultimus Richtofen and disappears. So Ultimus Richtofen is back. I don't know if that's the real story. Don't quote me there. Go watch your Mr. Waffle Waffle videos or whatever, the 56-minute videos about the zombie storyline. But I don't know. That's what I've heard, and it's pretty crazy. I don't get what's going on anymore. But let's talk about now the perks and the elixirs. So the perks have been changed. So originally the perks, you would have the machines, and let's be real, you would always go Quick Revive, Juggernog, Speed Coder and Double Tap. That's what I would used to go with. And if you're on co-op, and what's the other one? Squads? That's not squads, is it? 4-player. I don't even know what it's called anymore. I've just got the Fortnite and Blackout quads and squads in my mind. Sorry for mentioning Fortnite, by the way. But when you were with other people, you would always replace Quick Revive with something else. So that's what I would used to do. But now you can pick your own perk in the menu screen. So you have, for example, you have Quick Revive, which isn't the same. You have, what I normally run Electric Burst, which is Electric Cherry. Right now I'm running Winter's Wail, which is a really cool perk. Stamina Up is an essential, you always need Stamina Up. Dying Wish is a great perk, especially for Zombie Rush. Like, that is a great perk, and we'll talk about Zombie Rush in a minute, okay? I forgot to talk about that. But it is a great perk, Dying Wish. Also, the other perk I'm running, I don't know what it's called. Time Slip. There you go. That's a cool perk. I love Time Slip. Always run Time Slip. It's a great perk. But they're great. I absolutely love the perk system in Black Ops 4, because this time you don't pick Quick Revive, Juggernog, Speed Cola, Double Tap. You have to actually choose, and it really changes up. Like, everybody else is running different things, and there's so many combinations of perks. Because we don't have Juggernog or Speed Cola or Double Tap anymore. Rest in peace. But it's changed, and I love this new system. I really do like it. And it's pretty cool. The only thing I don't like about the perk system is the perks, the perk machines don't change colour depending on what perk it is. So if I run, for example, on Brew, which is blue, I think it is, and you have Time Slip on, the perk machine doesn't go purple, it stays blue. I don't like that. That's the only thing I don't like. Sherrick, if you're listening, change it. But it's pretty cool. And let's talk about Zombie Rush. So Zombie Rush, basically, I don't think I need to explain it, but it's a really cool mode where you have to go from different areas and you'll get like power-ups and points, and like, it's an arcade mode basically, and it's really fun to play. And you run from different areas, and you don't have to open doors or stuff, it'll do it for you. You don't have points, like perks are free, the mystery box and the pack-a-punch are free. They do have a cooldown though, but for the most part, Zombie Rush is a really fun game mode. And off the top of my head, I don't know what my high scores are. So my highest score for Voyage of Despair is 490,000, I'm pretty sure. For 9, I think I've just got over 500,000, which is 500,000 score, by the way, which is crazy. I don't know There's no leaderboard to Zombie Rush right now, so I could, you know, be terrible at this. But for Classified, I have over 600,000 experience points. I don't know what they're called, like rush points. I don't know. But for Blood of the Dead, which is my high score, I have over 800,000 and I believe 900,000. I don't know. I was so close to 900,000. I was so close to 1,000,000 points. I don't know if that's crazy or not. I don't know if everybody else has got 1,000,000 points, but that is crazy. I've got a lot of X points. I'll put them up on the screen. I know I'm not the best with reading out numbers, especially big numbers like that, but it is pretty cool, and I'm very happy with my score so far. Obviously, you know, that's just a month in. Imagine, you know, a year from now I'll be on like 10 million points. But anyway, I really like Zombie Rush. It's a great addition. It's better than Grief. It's the best game mode we've had so far. And you level up in it. You level up in it. How cool is that? That is crazy. And you also get wonder weapons as well. It's very rare, but you can get wonder weapons. I've got the Blundergat, and I've also got the Winter's Fury before, or the Winter's Howl, whatever. But for the most part, Black Ops 4 is a really great game. It's the best zombies game I think we've had so far on release. You know, obviously we haven't had the whole zombies experience yet, but it is really fun, and I'm really enjoying Black Ops 4. I've been playing it every single day. I haven't even mentioned my level. I'm level Prestige 1 42, so I haven't been playing as much as, you know, people that are already Prestige Master. I don't even know how you can do that, but you know, it is fun, and I really do like Black Ops 4. So anyway, I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like. I know this video was a long video. It's 23 minutes from what I'm recording. I've got a lot of stuff to cut out though. So I think I might cut it down to 20 minutes, who knows. But anyway, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like. More Black Ops 4 videos coming soon. I know I didn't upload much last week. I uploaded 3 times when I was supposed to upload 5 times. So I'll be uploading daily this week, like I should be every other week. And I'm also going to be streaming on the weekend. Probably be streaming a 9 Easter egg playthrough, whatever, solo, so who knows. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like, and I'll see you in it. And I didn't even mention elixirs. You know what, screw it. Elixirs are fun. Apart from aftertaste, they ruined aftertaste. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.